Good day everyone, I am Adrian Owen Baid, and today I'll be going to tackle about the chapter 9, the corporate governance and ethics. So, corporate social responsibility or CSR can make a significant contribution towards sustainability. So CSR is a concept whereby companies integrate social and environmental concerns in their business operations and in their interaction with their stakeholders on a voluntary basis. So ang CSR kay isa ni siya ka strategy and program na ginagamit para ma-measure kung unsa ka responsable ang society in terms of sa paggamit sa natural resources and sa pag-minimize sa mga pollution and sa pag-conserve sa biodiversity and cultural heritage o also sa pantay o responsable na pagtrato sa mga empleyado, supplier and guests, etc. O also appeal po ni sa pagtangkilik sa ato ang local products, sariling ato and services in which dira nato makita ang involvement nato sa cooperation and sa ato ang local community. So next kay tungod sa CSR, daghan na ng mga business ang nagakontribute sa community o market na nagpa-successful sila. So dako kaayog value ang CSR in terms in achieving corporate sustainability para lang maka-create lang sila og long-term shared value. So what is long-term shared value? So long-term shared value kay isa ni siya ka business strategy nga naga-focus sa pag-create og economic value o social and environmental benefits in a long period of time. So ang mga ideas sa CSR kay naga-contribute siya sa hospitality and tourism industry. For example, ang isa ka hotel kay naga-implement og CSR program and strategies para maka-improve sa customer loyalty and maka-conserve sa environment. So ma-minimize ang mga social problems o maka-contribute sa development sa communities. So na sila ginatawag na initiatives na adoption of linen exchange in which diri ginatagaan nilag option or naay ginatagaan nilag option ng mga guests na i-reuse pa ang mga linens o mga towels in second time or 3 times. So apil na po diri ang paggamit nila sa friendly na cleaning chemicals. So in summary, importante ang CSR kay nagatabang ni para maka gain o positive reputation, brand image and customer loyalty and trust. So mo gini siya ang ginagamit in some businesses kay para lang maano nila ilahang goal nga long-term business success and sustainable growth. So next is major ethical challenges in hospitality and tourism industry. So there is a high competition and decreased travel levels, fail to embrace ethics, the labor required is not proportional with employees number, and more labor intensive program, human right issue, disregarding business ethics. So in regards sa mga challenges nga gina-face sa hospitality and tourism industry, naanay kaning panawagan ang United Nations nga sa tanan kumpanya sa hospitality and tourism industry kay mag-adapt dapat og code of ethics and a human right policy. So next is the corporate governance and corporate governance defined. So there is a formal system, oversight, accountability, and control. Develop, reinforce, and refine policies. And corporate governance, naga-refer ni siya sa mga rules, practices, o kaning mga processes nga mga kumpanya naga-direct o gina-control nila ang kana nga mga butang. O dire ma-involve ang kaning balance nila sa pagka-interesado nila sa mga stakeholders, sa mga shareholders, sa management, sa customers, sa finance, sa government o sa community. So ang goal sa kaning corporate governance kay ma-ensure nila ang transparency, accountability and responsible decision making para lang ma-enhance ang ilahang long-term success sa kumpanya. Next is the history of corporate governance. So dates back in centuries, but modern developments gained momentum in the 20th century. In the mid-20th century, there was a shift from owner-managed business to widely held corporations. So The 1980s and 1990s saw corporate scandals prompting a focus on governance reforms. Key milestones include the Cadbury Report on 1992 in the UK and the Sarbanes-Oxley Act in 2002 in the US, both aiming to enhance corporate accountability. So, since then, global efforts and guidelines such as OECD principles in 1999 have continued to shape and improve corporate governance practices. Next is the corporate governance and social responsibility. So there are two, the shareholder model of corporate governance and the stakeholder model of corporate governance. So in corporate governance, kay diri ma-involve ang mga kumpanyas na nag-manage while nasa like responsibility sa social and nag-focus sila sa mga behavior and positive contribution sa society. So the two aspects connected sila while nagakuan sila effective governance na ma-ensure nila mga decisions na ma-align kung unsa ang ilahang ethical o social nga responsible practices. So this integration encompasses consideration for environmental impact, diversity, and philanthropy. So the evolving emphasis on combining corporate governance and social responsibility reflects a broader recognition of businesses' role in addressing social issues and promoting sustainability. So, the shareholders are emphasizing maximize shareholder wealth. So, sometimes overlooking other stakeholders. So, in contrast, the stakeholder model takes a broader view, seeking to balance the interests of various stakeholders. So, the ongoing debate revolves around prioritizing shareholder value versus adopting a more inclusive approach that considers the well-being of stakeholders. So next is the issues in corporate governance system. So there are 5: the board of directors, shareholders and investors, internal control and risk management, financial misconduct, executive compensations. So next is corporate governance around the world. So there is a increased globalization, enhanced electronic communication, economic agreements and zones, and reduction of trade barriers. So corporate governance is about kaning mga kumpanya naga-manage og sa different mga countries kay na sila yung mga cultural o legal variation na naga-differ. So na sila own rules o saan nila ang mga ilang mga business pagdagan o even though na sila yung mga principles kung unsa nila paghatag og information na clear o like accountable about sa ilang mga details o sa ilang kumpanya kung giunsa nila pag-operate around the world. So next is the feature of corporate governance. So natay strategic level concerns, external and internal forces, future of social responsibility, and lastly emerge as the operational centerpiece. So next is business ethics. So the nature of business ethics is ma-include ri ang mga choices and judgments, principles and standards, recognize beyond legal issues, and lastly behave ethically. So business ethics is about ni siya sa mga ginapangbuhat nga tama sa mga business, like ginatreat nila ang mga employees nila fairly o kung unsa sila ka-honest sa usag-usa og ma-involve diri ang mga decision making nga ma-consider as dili lang sila naga kuan og goal nga maka-profit but also mag-ano sila kung unsa ang mga tama while buhat sila sa ilang mga goals. So companies kay mga kumpanya kay na sila yung mga ethics, which means kung na sila ingana na sila mag-gain nga trust, ma-maintain nila ang good reputation sa ilang mga employee o kani siya murag dako siya impact sa society in terms makahatag siya positive review sa mga customers sa kana kumpanya. So next is the foundations of business ethics. So boundary between legal and ethical issues. So nata diri legal ramifications, cause of litigation, ethical issues and implementation of standards of conduct, and ethical standards assumed to be self-evident. Next is making important business-related decisions. So there are three: the personal values, shared vision, and business ethics. So, importante ang pagbuhat ng mga desisyon sa kumpanya which nag-involve sila sa kaning tulo: shared vision, business ethics, and personal values. So, sa kaning personal values, ma-influence diri ang mga decision sa individual, while kaning mga shared vision kay muna siya maka-align sa imuhang decision making gibuhat within the company's goals and mission. And next, sa business ethics, muna siya maka-guide sa mga decision para ma-ensure lang nato na dili lang siya para lang makakwarta lang ang kumpanya, but also makuha ng kumpanya ba nga morally na nasa sila'y moral, nasa sila'y value and good ethics sa and makakontribute sila sa kumpanya in a positive way. And next is ethical issues in businesses. So nadiri ay some: the abusive, lying, conflict of interest, fraud, discrimination, technology issue, and difficulty in recognizing ethical issue practices. So next is understanding the ethical decision making process. So in individual factors, nata diri moral philosophies, consequentialism, ethical formalism, justice theory, moral development, and Kohlberg's theory and model. So dili na ako siya i-explain isa-isa, pero iano lang na ako unsang kaning pag-understand aning mga process sa individual factors. So diri amang good ma-involve sa nimo pag-recognize sa kaning mga choices nga ma-face sa ato ang kumpanya, og sa pag-evaluate o based sa ato mga moral principles. So mag-require ta og kaning pag-consideration sa mga potential impact sa mga stakeholders nato, og while naga-determine pud ta kung sa mga ethical implications na pwede na ito mabuhat nga options. O kaning pagbuhat sa mga decision making, kaning maka-align ni siya na gina-strive na ito nga i-align para sa mga choices sa value, sa integrity o sa kamauyuhan sa ato ang community o sa both individuals sa society. So next is the organizational relationships. So in organizational relationships, naadiri ay organizational or corporate culture, and significant others include superiors, peers, and subordinates. So sa relationship kay maano diri gyud ang involvement sa people ug sa group sa kumpanya nga naga trabaho together. So kaning connections sa both parties kay maka-help ni siya sa teamwork, sa communication, para ma-achieve lang nila kung saan dapat i-achieve nga goal sa kumpanya. So sa kanang positive nga relationship sa matag usa kay maka-impact siya sa kumpanya o maka-affect siya positively and mas-successful ang kumpanya in the long run, in the long term. Next is the organizational ethic program. So the need of organization ethics program. So nadiri ay codes of conduct, ethics officers, ethics training and communication, establishing systems to monitor and enforce ethical standards, and continuous improvement of the ethics program and implementing organizational ethics program. So i-summarize na lang na ako siya sa base akong pag-understand sa kaning topic. So ang kaning mga organizational program kay nani sila kaning approach, structured approach nga makatabang siya sa kumpanya para i-promote o i-maintain ang kaning mga behavior nila. And diri ma-include man gud ang mga code of ethics na kung saang expected na i-conduct nga mga training program ka para ma-educate ang mga employees about sa kung sa mga standards o kaning mga mechanisms for reporting and addressing ethical concerns, kung unsa nila pag-address sa kana nga mga concerns. O kaning mga programs kay mag-aim ni siya para mag-create sila og kaning integrity, culture of integrity, transparency and accountability within the organization. So mo ni siya maka-foster sa ethical decision making process sa tanang level sa kumpanya. Thank you.
Total Quality Management Systems, Hospitality and Tourism Management. So when we say TQM, it is all about a large number of contemporary organizations to satisfy and delight their customers. Total quality management is crucial in hospitality and tourism industry for maintaining high service standards and customer satisfaction. Also, total quality management improves service quality, reduces cost, encourages a customer-focused approach, and promotes a culture of continuous improvement. By focusing on delivering high-quality services, reducing errors, and fostering a culture of innovation, TQM helps businesses to attract and retain customers, increase customer loyalty, and maintain a competitive edge in the market. Aside from that, leadership is one of the key factors when implementing TQM. Kaya diba, sa mga organizations, ang mga leader kay naga-create na sila og mga vision, naga-create na sila quality culture, tapos gina-allocate resources effectively, tapos gina-empower pa dyan nila ang mga employees and ga-drive change sad. And they communicate the importance of quality and customer satisfaction, ensure resources are available and used effectively, and encourages ownership of work. Leaders also manage significant changes, overcoming resistance, and ensuring commitment to the TQM journey. So makaingon jud ta na without effective leadership ang TQM implementation can be challenging. Also, naasa tay mga principles nga naga-accept and take responsibility and commitment sa isa ka TQM. Ang first kay customer focus. So, bali diri ajud, it is making an extra effort to understand the situation of their customers at which they are and to really understand them to be better able to help them get where they want to be. Also, ang goal sa customer focus is to modify the product and service development process so that they more valuable to the customers. So dapat jud nga maka-understand jud ta ninyo sa kung unsa ang needs and wants sa isa ka customer. Second is continuous improvement. So when we say continuous improvement, bali mao ni siya nga organizational culture na mag-focus on improving processes, na mag-help siya to stay ahead of the competition by encouraging us to constantly explore new ways to improve process. Ug unsa man na business nga naata karon, dili ta magsinasina. Dapat mag-focus lang ta sa atong business. Kay this principle sa word na improvement, mag-help siya to improve our business. Basta mag-focus lang ta sa imong business, dapat makontento ta ug unsa man nga naata karon. Third is get things right first time. It is done perfectly every time and no time and money is wasted. Correcting errors caused by doing it too fast or without controlling quality. It is a complete focus on the management of people and process to guarantee. Bali, makahelp po din siya sa atuwa, igpuhon makatrabaho ta sa industry. Diba, time is all about fostering a culture of quality precision. So dili angay ta dapat mahadlok sa mga butang na ginabuhat nato even though mali siya, but rather i-encourage nato ato ang mindset na nagabuhat ta og mga things na makaangay sa ato from the outset. Fourth is just in time. Mao ni siya ang management strategy that has a company receive goods as possible to when they actually needed. Kanisad nga principle is naga-eliminate po di siya og form of any waste, including mga excess inventory, overproduction, waiting time, unnecessary movements, and defects. So, as kita na mga supplier, dapat ma-deliver jud nato ang mga gipang order sa atong mga customer at the right time, at the right place. Kaya naga-expect man jud sila nga maabot ana. So, og dili na to ma-deliver, wala ta kabalo nga. Og dili na to ma-deliver sa ilaha kana na adlaw, wala ta kabalo na importante dito para sa ilaha. So, dapat magayon jud ta og oras para sa ilaha. Kay kita man ang nanginahanglan sad sila. So, para sa kana na pamaagi, makagain. So, sa kana na pamaagi, basta paspas ang atong mga proseso, makagain ta og makagain ta og daghan nga customer. Fifth is competitive benchmarking. So, bali diriya sa competitive benchmarking is very important siya sa TQM because it allows organizations to closely examine their process and products by comparing themselves to the best competitors in the industry. And also maka-learn sad ta sa ila. Strive for excellence, and also we need to continuously improve our process and also as well as sa atong product so that we can meet and exceed customer expectations.
Number 6, employee involvement. TQM emphasizes employee involvement in decision making, problem solving, and financial success. It encourages everyone to align with organizational goals, producing quality goods and services, meeting customer requirements, and achieving company-wide TQM organizations. So it must be good jud no if the employee kay appeal jud sa tanan like sa decision making, problem solving, and financial success. For example, sa company nagkandak sila og meeting. So dapat daadra nga tuwang mga employee. Why? Because sila man good mismo ang nakakita. For me lang nga, sila mismo nakakita sa mga problema sa isa ka business. And also, para pod sila, dili pod nila ma-share ang ilahang thoughts or ilahang knowledge about how to solve this kind of problem. No? And also, dili sila naga-brainstorm. Para pod, ang employee involvement man pod good siya. Ay employee involvement man pod kay is na dako jud tabang no sa isa ka company like sa tanang meeting na isa ka problem. Makatag pod sila own idea nila how to solve it kasi sila man pod good mismo ang mulihok ads kita ana. So employee involvement kay importante pod siya sa isa ka business. 7. Teamwork. Teamwork aims to achieve common goals by eliminating department conflicts and promoting cross-functional problem solving. It is crucial in managing changes, implementing plans, and fostering empathy, trust, and communication, enhancing interdependence in TQM system. So, ang teamwork po daw, kay makawala siya mga kagubot sa isa ka-department. Like, teamwork mong good, so dapat sila, like, dili sila magubot-gubot, and also, teamwork is crucial in managing changes, implementing plans, kay dili man pod good masagol ta na mga ideas. And by ani pod ang mga teamwork is dali pod sila masulbo ng isa ka problema kay nagatabang-tabang man tanan. So teamwork is the best for one business. Number 8, training education. Training education all of the employees from top to bottom is crucial for successful implementation of TQM. It increases job capacity, problem solving, and continuous quality improvement. Training is related to changes in business environment, organizational performance, and employee levels. And also, training education manggod kinaghatag po di siya og better understanding of their responsibilities and the knowledge of skills they need to do that job. No, so yeah, training education is kailangan jud siya kay para mag-improve po and to have their confidence which can positively impact their performance. 9. Communication. Effective communication is crucial for an organization actions process as it motivates, avoid misunderstanding, and reduce quality issues. Top management should build a strong interpersonal relationships focusing on constructive criticism. To improve individual and team skills and maintain standard for successful implementation of TQM. All the managers and supervisors and staff in any organizations must recognize the values and effects of good communication because it is a significant factor in creating and maintaining the standard for TQM successful implementation. Number 10. Recognition and rewards. Recognition is a process whereby management shows acknowledgement of employees' outstanding performance. Recognition and awards are both effective motivators and stimulators for desired performance and employee satisfaction. They are the key forms of positive reinforcement for letting employees know they are valuable members of organization. Rewards can be given in many forms. Organizations must use recognition and reward not to force people to do things excellently but to encourage them to do so. So, recognition and rewards for me is dako siya tabang sa mga empleyado kay na mahamugod siya ang part good sa mga empleyado na gusto nila ma-achieve good. Like matagaan sila og certificate na nindot sila og nindot sila og gibuhat this month, and also sa mga sa mga beginners kay ma-encourage pud sila na buhaton nila nindot ang ilahang trabaho for to have this kind of reward. So, yeah. It's better to have a recognition and awards in one business. Number 11, feedback. This ensures the team members to know and understand the role that you are playing and their contributes to success of the team. They should be told what is expected and should mutually agree on the criteria to be used or assess their performance. Feedback, which is the link to fostering good communication, should be frequently provided and evaluated. Customer feedback is essential to quality management because it offers insightful information about how effectively a company fulfilling the requirements and expectation of its client. Organization may determine areas where they are successful and need to improve by gathering customer feedback. Number 12, philosophy of TQM. TQM, or Total Quality Management, is a methodology aimed at achieving business excellence in hospitality management, focusing on improving guest satisfaction and repeat patronage. It involves aligning goals at all levels, including housekeeping and engineering departments. TQM experts emphasize the importance of competent staff and shift towards efficient resource use in next 5 years. Health and hotels are a significant part of the global hospitality industry, offering services such as accommodation, food and beverage, leisures, and business. 3 major operational processes are front desk operation, room maintenance, housekeeping, and sales and marketing. Total quality management is crucial for organizational successful, involving teamwork, customer satisfaction, and database approaches. This can greatly enhance the customer satisfaction period. The response time for reacting to guests' requests or complaints is also essential for success in today's competitive market. In the instant world we live in, guests expect a reply as quickly as possible, and delayed response would increase the threat losing business. Attempts at quality assurance and control have been in existence for a long time through Six Sigma, Kaizen, and 5S methodology. These periodic efforts have all culminated in total quality management as we know it today. Extensive studies have been identified the major determining factors of TQM implementation. 1. Rural Quality Department. 2. Top Management Leadership. 3. Rural Product and Service Design. 4. Training. 5. Quality Management of the suppliers. 6. Quality Data and Reporting Process Management. 7 is relations among employees. Since the hospitality and tourism industry is rapidly growing, leading to a strong demand for service quality improvement, TQM, an integrated management approach, has a positive impact on performance. However, success depends on initiative and enthusiasm among service organization members. Implementation involves executing all aspects and establishing a new quality culture. Therefore, to make TQM movement a success, a new initiatives has to be generated across the globe, and following initiatives needs to be taken. First, identify the most vital areas of service. Second, describe them in objective terms. Third, fix up responsibility and accountability that can provide leadership and learning. Fourth, it must be management driving and focusing on maximizing efficiency and effectiveness through improving system and processes as well as aligning business objectives and customer requirements. 5. Commit to a concept of management by quality first rather than a specific ideology, which such as initiatives, commitments, and appropriate processes. TQM can be successfully applied to this industry to achieve better results when proper TQM processes are in place. The different industry shows better performance than before and better than that did not adopt TQM. 6. Design appropriate services to the industry to meet customers' needs and requirements increases the manager understanding of TQM principles and concept. 7. Identify those characteristics that provide an opportunity to enhance performance and raise the level of quality. 8. Develop a good quality improvement program that specifies actions to be taken of various levels, such as organization, teams, and individuals. 9. Make a CSF to benchmark themselves, identify gaps, link them with measuring performance and allocating resources for improvement. This will achieve the set of objectives and opportunities for their research. Further, in-depth investigation needs to explore the TQM in those areas or sectors where it has been neglected or very little work has been done, such as area be identified and process of TQM implementation can be done.